Tell you where we're at. We're 7 miles out in the Atlantic Ocean. We're outside the state of Florida. We're in federal waters, so feel free to gamble if you want. This reef we're going to be going over today is called Molasses Reef. Got its name when a Jamaican cargo ship grounded out here in 1904. They had to jettison their cargo of molasses in order to get off of it. Been known as Molasses Reef ever since. By itself, it's the 7th largest individual reef in the world. Molasses measures 1 mile long by half a mile wide. Kids, can we whisper, pretend this is a movie theater and whisper? Got a lot to tell you. These little bumblebee looking guys, yellow with the black stripes, those are called sergeant majors. They get their name because they wear the same number of stripes on their body as that rank in the U.S. military. Although unlike that rank in the military, we call our sergeant majors our greeters of the reef. They're very friendly, inquisitive little damselfish. Molasses measures 1 mile long by a half mile wide, which might not seem real large to you guys, but a good healthy reef only grows on average of 1 inch a year. It's taken about 7,000 years for molasses to get to this size. And it's part of a reef track that starts up by West Palm, Fort Lauderdale area, goes all the way through the Keys to about 90 miles south of Key West. French angelfish down there, beautiful angelfish. It's the 3rd largest coral reef track in the world. It's the only one we got in the continental United States. And one thing you might notice, reefs live in fairly shallow water. We're going to be in anywhere from 6 feet of water depth to about 30 for your better viewing. It does drop down to about 65 feet at the southernmost end of this reef. But you won't find reefs living much deeper than 150 feet of water because the corals absolutely got to have sunlight reaching in order to live. See the 2 little butterfly fish right below me there? 2 little butterfly fish called banded butterfly fish. You're always going to find those butterfly fish in pairs. Those 2 mated as juveniles. Once they mate for life. They're totally devoted to each other. One of them dies either naturally or by a predator. The other one doesn't look for another mate. It finds a cave, it hides itself in it, and it starves itself to death. They're a true love story. That's a barracuda. That's not an eel, that's a barracuda. Yeah. See how he hovers like that?
What?
He'll wait for some fish to swim by too close. He can dart out in forward thrust of up to 30 miles an hour, and then it's lunch for him. Never had a barracuda ever attack any of our divers or snorkelers on this reef. Never had the nurse shark, the only shark on this reef ever attacked. You guys ever want to try some snorkeling out here, feel safe to do so. One of our pretty parrotfish in the front, down at the bottom there, that's the male stoplight parrotfish. He's green with the yellow tail. There's a school of yellow goldfish in that crevice right there. Those are called yellow goldfish. They have 2 little barbels or whiskers under their head, just like a billy goat. Use that to kick up the sand, search and find their food. There's our elkhorn coral. See the one that looks like antlers? That's the elkhorn coral. Keep in mind that about 99% of what you're looking at down there that might look like a lot of plant life to you, those aren't plants at all. Those are corals, and corals are classified as animals. There's a beautiful rock beauty.